Volume 3 issues directly explore the subconscious. In these episodes, I provide you with techniques to uncover your own deeper mind content, then illustrate what to look for and show you how to change. But these episodes require focus and undivided concentration. Properly applied, they deliver you deep personal insights into life and your own consciousness, beyond anything you've experienced or can find elsewhere. I suggest you only delve into Volume 3 pieces when you have the time and a quiet setting where you can focus and concentrate. Part 2 of Volume 3 introduces the subconscious as part of you. We begin to see how it works in support of your conscious self. The Essence of Reality explores how the psyche which you are creates the reality you encounter. Hark, you found the Essence of Reality, presenting a unique view of human consciousness, of your mind, and the nature of your being. We explore life's real function here, well beyond the dim scope of religion and science. Those traditional views distort your perception of life's real flow. Insights here clarify it. You create your life's real qualities, health, success, relationships. No other source does but you. To see just how that works, stay tuned and come back again. We have many topics to cover. Volume 3 issues all look at consciousness with a focus on your own journey. This clip illustrates the subconscious, what it is, and how it works as part of your own greater consciousness. One should differentiate between subconscious, where memories and knowledge and related info are stored and can be accessed, from what is called the unconscious. That deeper realm of mind holds functional instincts core to related body operation, and it interfaces with the external world. Unconscious info is out of reach of the conscious mind. How your pancreas and pituitary work is of no use to you. How they are currently working, that is of use, and that can be found in the subconscious. Using techniques I provide in parts 4 through 6 of Volume 3, you'll be able to delve into all pertinent aspects of self. So I'll only use the term subconscious. As an integral part to your total self, your subconscious undergirds your rational ego self as its entire support mechanism. It isn't easy to illustrate the full operative nature of the subconscious because words demarcate boundaries around things, and the intangible contents of the subconscious aren't so rigidly bounded. But the subconscious is vast in any sort of reckoning and defies conceptual limits. What I will do here is illustrate not only the scope of the subconscious, but how it functions, what it holds, and how that information is stored. Again, this isn't easy to represent, either in images or descriptions. But as and after I became aware of the integral nature of consciousness with reality, I explored deeply into values and meaning held in my own deeper stores of memory. Over decades of exploration and revision, I've basically gained a unique view of this realm of inner self. Your consciousness with its subconscious store works just as mine does, with the only difference being specifics of information and details regarding value judgments. So, when I describe just how the subconscious works, how it can be explored in depth and even changed to elicit improvement in life itself, when I describe that for my own mind, it applies precisely for you too. Ideas you hold that might inhibit your exploration, these may be unique to you, but they can be changed also. You are in the driver's seat of your life, whether you recognize it or not. As driver on your inner journey, you can travel as far as you wish, needing only fortitude and an open mind, capable of seeing beyond your current beliefs and self-image. So this piece, one of 12 Volume 3 episodes that deal directly with consciousness and your own journey, towards fully realizing your nature, this piece will provide as clear a description as I can put into words for how your mind and life itself work. Most beneficial, though, would be for you to make use of the techniques I offer in this sub-series. Only by delving inward yourself will you gain direct awareness of your own conscious nature, and also a comfort level with your whole being. Simply absorbing ideas, that is, accepting my description without ridding yourself of limiting notions, won't get you as far as you will want to go. Tom Nair here, as always, exploring consciousness. Perspectives here add to my website, my books, and many talks I've given to open-minded listeners. Through a personal inner journey, I've come to see the oneness of things, an inner-outer connection of mind with reality that drives real life. Yours as well as mine. That clarity of perception I call clear awareness, seeing life without the distortion of popular beliefs and absorbed definitions. Indeed, all of those beliefs and definitions are stored right there in your subconscious, ready for your exploration. The subconscious is not some other self with its own agenda. It isn't an alter ego making decisions to counter or support your will. It isn't a godlike external entity pulling strings to make things happen to you, testing or punishing you. It isn't external at all in actuality. It's as much you as the rational self you feel yourself to be. In that regard, you have all the access you need to all pertinent pieces of information about your body, about your life situation, your well-being. Part of the problem, though, in accessing the subconscious in detail and with reliability is fairly straightforward. Our heritage, our cultural understanding of life and consciousness, rather ignores the deeper realms of mind. Often enough, rather than encourage one's own venture within, common notions set off the deeper mind as murky, remote, full of fears and animalistic drives, better left alone, or as a last resort to be dealt with experts like psychologists or psychiatrists. Such notions themselves are flawed. They only inhibit your appreciation of your own nature. They cut you off from key and powerful aspects of your own self. Any negating element held within your mindset, any fear-generating, threatening, or limiting feature stored in the subconscious not only can be found and dispelled, but should be. Carrying around such negatives only leads to discomfort and repeated compromise of life quality, and without any doubt whatsoever, you can delve deeper into your own mind than any external expert can take you. It helps to understand a few things and pick up a few useful techniques, but that's what I'm here to provide you. In effect, the subconscious is information. The basis of your being indeed is a grand set of parcels of information stored within your mind. That mind, though, is not to be confused with the brain. Let's dismiss that primitive notion quickly. If you haven't already viewed issue 4 of the first volume of this series, the physical brain is an interface between timeless consciousness, which you are, and your body, between mind and the physical, in effect. Your conscious self transcends physical being. It is a bit simplistic to picture the subconscious as simply information, though. Indeed, it contains facts and figures, all the learned knowledge you've encountered and absorbed through life. That's part of the whole, and a key part, but only a part. That information is woven into larger structures that form values and meaning judgment. More complex elements that weave information into systems that allow you to make sense of experience by evaluating life encounters and assigning referential value to it. So, subconscious information itself is complex, a composite considerably more complex, actually, than it was as you absorbed one by one its various declarations, implications, and definitions as you grew up. From birth, practically, through childhood, You absorbed and oriented within your deeper mind all you encountered. That included not only explicit lessons in facts, but implications woven into stories, authoritative directives, and how you were treated by others. It also incorporated conclusions about life you drew from older kids, from movies and rumors, fears you might have absorbed, and structured insinuations based on the language you learned to communicate with. Each day of your childhood brought added depth to your subconscious story as you encountered new situations and absorbed lessons derived from them. But all of that, and you need to recognize this up front, all of that built and continues to build on character traits you brought with you into an incarnation. As you explore the vast depth of your own subconscious, you'll realize quite graphically that the depth and complexity of your own nature is far too great to have stemmed from a blank slate beginning at birth. Core traits of you, your tastes in food, clothes, colors, and music, you brought with you into a lifetime. Your inclination towards topical material like history, culture, entertainment, association, sports, and other interests, you name it, your various talents, your entire propensity towards any of life's many aspects, the gist of those elements you brought with you into this lifetime. But in terms of the subconscious, details concerning how each of those categories plays out in your life, those specifics accrued during this lifetime, are all contained within your mental stores. Memories too, and a huge array of components of your life's memories, these are all stored in the subconscious. Basically, everything you've ever done, every meal, every lesson, every adventure, every show you've watched or sunset you've experienced, all that is stored in the subconscious. And that includes not only visual memories of each episode, but smells and tastes, sounds and touches, pains and orgasms. Your memories incorporate a vast collection of recorded incidents, accumulating more and more as you age. Woven into larger patterns within your deeper mind are other overarching structures, a worldview, how the world around you works according to learned precepts, a self-image, your place and your worth in the world, hopes, fears, emotional responses, anticipations, judgmental capacities, and much more. We'll illustrate the subconscious further as we proceed, and of course provide you tools to observe and experience the subconscious directly. Volume 3's overall purpose is to clarify this key aspect of your nature. But beyond all the immense array of detail embodied in the subconscious, all of which you can gain access to, is its overall impact on your life. Quite clearly, your subconscious in its complete value structure, mostly formulated during childhood, impacts your interpretation of life as you encounter daily events and relationships. But it also, and this is vital to recognize, a crucial element of understanding, the subconscious also blends its various characteristics right into your outer experience. As always emphasized here, you are connected to life. You attract qualitatively events and relationships in daily encounters in response to your inner propensities. The outer always reflects the inner. Experienced events and relationships unfold in response to the vast composite of your internal characteristics. Fear and self-doubt held within manifest threatening situations outwardly. Struggle and conflict held within bring problematic relationships, health issues, and failure as you wend your way through life. Because of life's innate inner-outer connection, a personal comfort level with the subconscious and its workings is vital. But the key step beyond that is discerning details of critical information from subconscious stores so you can change it. When you change inwardly, the outer, the real, changes qualitatively in response. Volume 3 here illustrates just how. The subconscious functions like a large slate of information. You can rewrite that information and thus change its impact on your life. But you first have to access the precise elements of any particular aspect of difficulty. Parts 4 through 6 provide the tools you need to find inner roots to real issues and change them. Again, doing so not only improves your life at each step, but clarifies your awareness of the oneness you hold with reality. Cool. Let's move on to clarify the process of improving life from the inside out. This clip illustrates the subconscious, what it is and how it works as part of your own greater consciousness. The subconscious is not some other self with its own agenda. It is as much you as the rational self you feel yourself to be. Any negating element stored in the subconscious not only can be found and dispelled, but should be. Carrying around such negatives only leads to discomfort and repeated compromise of life quality. In effect, the subconscious is information. It contains facts and figures, all the learned knowledge you've encountered and absorbed through life. That information is woven into larger structures that form values and meaning judgment. Memories too, and a huge array of components of your life's memories. These are all stored in the subconscious. Woven into larger patterns within your deeper mind are other overarching structures. A worldview, how the world around you works according to learned precepts. A self-image, hopes, fears, emotional responses, anticipations, judgmental capacities, and much more. But beyond all the immense array of detail embodied in the subconscious is its overall impact on your life. The subconscious also blends its various characteristics right into your outer experience. Fear and self-doubt held within manifest threatening situations outwardly. Struggle and conflict held within bring problematic relationships, health issues, and failure. Volume 3 here illustrates just how. Your conscious self transcends physical being.